The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rolling to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's taken it around the 40. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Darnold now to throw. Able to get away. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check. Rush in.
They run with Logan. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On the carry, it's Logan. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Smith to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw is Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And got his man complete.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 77 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post,
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Tua now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Looking to pass. Tua. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And some room to work. The 20, 10, 5, and finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. 41 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Tua now on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down now, it's Logan. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua, he's letting this one go for Fuller. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Anderson, what a catch that is. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Throwing again on second down. Darnold under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Well, they sit him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll run on first down. Logan, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 69 yards. And the Dolphins on just 2 plays have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold that escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Christian Wilkins able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. long. It's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on second down. Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On first down, it's Logan, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. Defense blitz, but they picked it up pretty well. Allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the nice throw downfield to help complete that play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is Logan. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. 2 are going to try and throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in. And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Darnold on first down. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Darnold. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. To the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Jalen Waddle. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Breaking the huddle, first and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll run it here with Logan, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, it's Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Let's go, D. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. 36.
Tua now, third and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in there. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. He's got a man. Complete. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They'll run on 1st down. Logan. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Tua. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. On 1st down, it's Logan. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Tua going to tap this forward on a jet sweep. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie J.C. Horn. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. After the interception, here's Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers on one play have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Tua, he's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Troy Pride. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 59 yards. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? Well, this is where pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Burns in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Tagovailoa. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And Darnold wants to throw the football. He's going to look deep for more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we've got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Flush to his right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Tua to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here's Tua. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard.